Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well. Listen here. Hopefully, you like the new stuff. I told you I've been working behind the scenes, slowly trying to ease it up on y'all. Y'all good? I'm trying to say. Listen, good morning, good evening. Hashtag Love King Jives. We are cracking this morning things this morning. I'm happy to be here. Happy that you all are here. Listen, if you all are coming on, if it's your first time, share the video, hashtag first time. Listen, there's a lot of stuff to talk about today. I think, since I've been taking I've had the opportunity to take some time to reflect on a lot of stuff, and we just want to share with people with these relationship goals and stuff like that. And we want to be just like that. And what we don't is everything that you see is not what it's cracked up to be. Okay, just real talk. Seriously, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to make sure I watch my YouTube and everything at the same time because it seems like moving a little slow. But anyways, we're here today, and like I put out the disclaimer, this is all me. It's nobody else's case, maybe. Period. Anywho, so let's just get right to it. So one thing I have learned in relationships is this: when it comes down to social media, listen, when you're young, you do dumb stuff. When you get older, some of this stuff got to cut out. Seriously. So when I was younger, the Instagram and, Facebooking people and all this other stuff like that. I used to all people inboxing me, oh, you so cute, you so fine. Especially when I'm in a relationship. To me, I didn't think nothing about it because it was just like, I'm not physically having sex with nobody. I'm not physically touching anybody. I'm not physically doing anything. It just went back to you're in a relationship. It's some things you do, right? Now, when you're single, you can do whatever you want to do. Oh, come on, talk back to me. Talk to me. When you're single, you do exactly what you want to do. Am I freezing? See, now I may need to come out the room. Okay. Well, it looks fine. I guess it's my internet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, so hold on. Miss Monique said something to me. Okay. So, anyways, so when it came down to it, so like back to Memphis, and we were sitting there and we were just discussing things. And a lot of times in our relationship, we don't hear each other. We talk about things, but we don't really like discuss and talk about stuff. You get on for 3 or 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. This is cute on this little green screen, but if you do not have the right internet, it could be a big. We were talking, and so like he and he and I, some of y'all may not agree with certain stuff, but that's okay. Disagree. Period. So he and I, we were talking about our relationships and stuff. He would be talking about how he would tell me about different ones and conversing with them and talking with me in my inbox and stuff like that. Don't bother. And me personally, again, I'm this nice, friendly, always, giddy. I'm cordial with everybody, all of that stuff like that. All right. So always cordial with people, all that stuff like that. Boom. And what he's saying is, babe, I get that you friendly, but what you don't, these people will take your kindness. Y'all talk to me. These people will take your kindness for weakness. They'll sit up out here and say, oh, yeah, your man be in my inbox. Really, it's not your man in their inbox messaging them and then taking advantage of them being kind. So, so I didn't get we all the time arguing because like, oh, you message so and so, so and so, you message so and so, so and so, so and so. I didn't do nothing, right? I didn't do nothing. But like I said, as time went on, after the constant, riff-raps and carrying on and back and forth, you're kind of like, oh, okay. That make a little sense now. That you're a little older. Yeah, can't deal with that. Don't even want to be bothered. And just to kind of go along with this topic, and that is with social media, when you're in a relationship. With social media, you have to be very careful when you're in relationships. A handful of people, real talk, a handful of people. And everybody that I made public, posting their pictures, tagging them. Oh, I'm just excited. Oh, had a fun date. All this, especially when you're in the public. Now, if you're not in the public, that's a different story. But when you're in the public eye, people are going to be inboxing. That person has to be prepared for that, right? So, as you all know, some of you all know, I probably had 3 public relationships. You all remember Chip Channel on. Oh, that person and I broke up because of my social media, because I was very controversial at the time. Somebody who I used to just talk to, inboxing them and doing the same thing they did to another. You live, you learn, it is what it is. So we do what other people are doing, trying to have these social media channels, trying to live in the public, trying to do what other folks are doing, travels and vacations, and we want the world to see how happy we are, and we really not happy. Like if you post all the time because you spend so much time posting, I feel a preach coming on, right? Posting, you spend so much time like, come on, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture instead of just enjoying the moments, and you miss time, and you look back and you did everything for the gram. You did everything for YouTube, all this other stuff like that, instead of just enjoying one another. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? Like literally, does that make sense? Like sense. You spend so much time trying to record, and if that's how you choose or want to live your life. Judge, I'm not here to take anything away from it. It is what it is. But we spend so much time media for likes, clicks, views, all of this stuff like that, that we miss enjoying the relationship, right? We spend so much time, we spend so much time trying to be liked by others. We spend so much time trying to, get the opinion from other people that is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nobody's going to tell us. Nobody spend time, take time, love on your spouse, love one. No, my God, you guys look so cute together. So me and my ex, when I went to Memphis, we were everybody's like, "Oh my God, are you guys back together? Oh my God, are you guys back together?" And they were telling them that, "Hey, oh my God, are you guys back together? Oh, I'm just so glad to see y'all back together again. It's just so glad, it's so good." So again, so good. You know, like on Color Purple, right? So what I was looking at is, it's like we're together. We spent so much time. We enjoyed one another, but we did a lot of fighting because of social media. In the inbox, everybody was trying to figure out who I was. Everybody was trying to, flirt with me, but they're flirting with me. And I'm sitting up here, the gullible one. Oh, they're just being nice. They're just being nice. Y'all know I wouldn't act like that for real, but I was just like, they're just being nice. Like, I don't know these people. They don't know me. But in which is beneficial. I'm saying one thing, which I'm being innocent, and we're hearing each other, but we're not hearing each other. It's like we hear what each other say, we hear what each other is saying, but we're not trying to hear it, right? We're not trying to hear it. Dude, I ain't did nothing. You ain't did okay. This them. You ain't did nothing, but they try to start some stuff. You they want to, and I was like, it's not like that. Again, I'm being the innocent one, you know. What you got to do is you just got to be able to, what they say, you got to be able to come together. In other words, you got to be able to collectively agree to disagree. And so that was a lot of our issues. We agreed some of the time, but it was like trying to hear what I got to say. It would be something so simple. It would be something so simple. Like they would say something to me about a particular person, and I'd be like, mind you, I don't know them, they do. And this is what we do in relationships. We we want to hear one another, right? We don't want to hear one another. We want to do what we want to do and keep it pushing. But you can't do it. Hey, good morning. You can't really do what you want to do because you have somebody else to think about now. You got somebody this with you. You're not in a relationship by yourself. And me, in the church, you try to live this persona, y'all. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work, man. Listen, I done been through all this stuff. Like, you know, they folks still. Now, mind you, I'm single. I had a white dude the other day, some interracial dating. Okay, ain't got nothing against interracial dating. Nothing against it. white guy in my inbox the other day. It was two of them. One was older, one was probably my age. But baby, one of them, he just got so excited. He was like, I want you in my bed. I was like, what? You have to, yeah, man. I was like, what? I want you. Ignore. So just, messages, messages, messages. I'm like, is this person still messaging me? I get a dick pic. I'm like, whoa, what is this? This. And again, it just goes things. It goes, when you know what people are on, just realize what it did that hole, or just ignore. Put that mug on mute or something, because it could lead to something that you just don't want it to be, right? Like, I mean, I'm in relationships and folks are sending me all type of video. Cocktails say I like a little creamer sometimes for my coffee. I done got videos. I'm in a full relationship. I done got pictures. I done got messages. I done got all this stuff. And I'm just like, and honestly, you don't never have to ask for it. To ask for it. Never have to ask for it. They just send it. Am I right, Chuck? But for those of y'all who can tell the truth, is this factual? You sitting there just minding your business, and because sometimes you don't get to preview the notification. You just got to click on it. You be like, I did. You already opened the message. Period. People, they start off one way. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, I watch you. Oh, I've seen you in the mall. Let's exchange information. You look real cool. Would love to hang out with you. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nah. Anyways, so it boils down. You have to really be careful when you're in a relationship with somebody, or attempt. You have to cut all this stuff off. You have to cut it all off, because some people have the wrong motives. Some people have the wrong in a relationship. You got to say, hey, like, at this point, we all used to entertain people, right? We all used to entertain, but some of us, we used to send pictures back in the day, baby. You can't do that now. We used to send pictures back in the day and all the other stuff. Okay. Make sure your right now is your right now. Like, because I'm in this thing, it's no more. And legit, we don't do this no more. Ain't no my ex coming in town. You're in a full relationship. You and your ex don't need to be chilling, hanging out, doing Nathan. Listen, I'm older, doing nothing, because first of all, especially, especially if y'all had relations, and it was good. Oh, listen, y'all don't need to be talking, right? Y'all don't need. Like, because you're gonna be sitting there, and your mind gonna get to going, and they mind gonna get to going and keep thinking and stuff. No, we can't hang out. Always love you. Always love the Lord. Please don't. Just don't do that one. Don't do it. I love you with the don't do it. Just always love you. But we can't do that. Just don't do that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So things you can't do. Can't be hanging out with your ex. That's not okay. That's because then it makes so much things, so many things. Every ex is not the same. Every ex is not going to the relationship be. Mm-mm. I got one ex that it we're not, they still gonna try it. Like we been broke up, right? We been broke up, right? You're still making it your business. You're still making it your business to find out who I'm talking to. To find out who I'm talking to, inbox them and tell them how upset you are, what they did, what they didn't do. No, no. Y'all, if it's freezing, I'm sorry. We're gonna go. I think it's this green screen and it is my internet. I apologize. Yeah. You have those. And this is why everything being in a relationship, you need to be upfront and honest. And make sure your current years. Okay. Period. So listen, I'm probably gonna say is when it comes down to relationships in this day and age, in this day and age, really careful. If you want a successful relationship, it's not all about being private, but it's open and honest because everybody does not have the same intentions. Everybody does not always have the same intentions, right? They don't always have the same intentions. You know, social media, it, and it's a curse. You're able to connect with all kinds of people, and you're able to still be connected to folks you want to be connected to. Some of your exes or your flings or your one night stands can still be crazy as it sounds, but it's the truth. Some of your one night stands, exes, past, whatever, could still be watching you. Reason. So when it comes down to all of this, be mindful. I'm talking from a place of be mindful. Hey, what's up, y'all? Be mindful. As I'm getting ready to go, let me do this. I really do, and I do not want what's going on today, but just stating the record, just for the record, okay? Just for the record. But at the end of the day, y'all, I just want you all to understand, like, this is my story. These are some things, okay? Got you. Um, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna talk and all this other stuff coming up. So, anyways, I love you.